In this video we are going to show you how to remove the amplifier, audio gateway and CD changer from Mercedes SL500. This one is a 2005 but basically 2003 and all up, they are all very much the same, and the location of the amplifier, gateway and the CD changer is right behind the driver's seat in this compartments. And the tools that you need to take them out is this size T20 and T30 Torx screwdriver, plus this dashboard, yellow dashboard removal tool. In the first step, you open up the armrest cover, and the two size T20 screws are underneath. You just remove those two, and then you remove this middle part. And second step, you remove this panel under the front of the CD changer. It just pops out, does not have any screws, and you do the same thing on the other side too. There you go. In the third steps, you only remove these three screws, and then plus you remove this plastic cover. The rest of them you just have to lose them up. These two front, and then these two in the back compartment. These you don't need to remove. These four you don't need to remove them. You just lose them like about the 1/4 inch out, and then the cabinet will slide out. We are going to remove the passenger side, driver's side panel. You need to pop up this cover for the door jamb, and then you, with dashboard removal tool, you pop out the side panel and just you slide it forward. So these are the clips which holds the side panel. As you can see, there need to be just slide them forward toward the driver, and then you can put it on the side. And we are going to do the same thing for the passenger side. And this is on the passenger side. You do the same thing. You pop out this cover for the door jamb, and then you just slide it forward. And these are the clips which holds the panel. And there are two on this side. Now in step 4, we remove the screws for this back panel. There are two size T20, and there are the same screws on the driver's side. This is on the driver's side. You remove these two T20s also, so you can remove this back panel. After removing those 4 screws, you just unclip these safety belts. Yeah, and now you can remove the back panel. Just pull it forward, and then you slide it out. I will show you in where the clips are. See in the back, which holds it in, and it goes right in there. And then you can put the panel on the side. Step 5, we are going to remove the compartment for the CD changer. You remove this cover for the changer, which we already took the screws out. We already made the screws loose, so this compartment comes out. And then you hold the CD changer together with the compartment, and you lift it up. And be careful with the vacuum lines when you remove it. All of this vacuum they need to be released from the back of the compartment. We run all the way across over here. So you just release the vacuum line so you can put it on the side. Remove the CD changer from the compartment. Everything is already dismantled. All you need to do is just lift up the compartment and just tilt it to one side, and it comes up. And there are two mounting screws on the right side and 2 on the left side. Once you get these 4 screws out, you can remove the CD changer from the bracket. Here is the amplifier, the black one, and on the side is the audio gateway modules. So if you need to remove the amplifier, it has 10 millimeter, it has a 8 millimeter bolts, nuts actually, have 4 8 millimeter nuts. Once you get those nuts out, then you can unplug the main cable for the speakers and the power. In order to get this cable out, you need, which I'll show you in a second, you need to, we already made this one loose. You have to press this clip down, and then you rotate this clip, and the plug which comes off from the jack on the amplifier. And underneath there is a fiber optic connector. You press the clip and you can release that one. And then there is a third connector next to the fiber optic connector, which you need to remove that one as well. And once you get these connectors out, then you can remove the amplifier. And here is the audio gateway module, which is, this is actually the control unit, and then plus the tuner for the command unit. So it has 3 connectors on the top, including the fiber optic, and it has 1 connector underneath, and that's it. If you have any issue for the sound system or the navigation for this car, I already made another video which will show you how to troubleshoot the fiber optic lines and the sound system in Mercedes SL500. And if you need any repair for the amplifier or audio gateway or CD changer, you can send it to High Tech Electronic Services in Van Nuys, California, 818-785-8085.